One of the major changes in AutoCAD 2005 was to the plot dialog box. I'd like to go over some of the general options available and later in the tutorial go in depth as needed. Going to the plot dialog box, I'm going to select File and Plot. It's showing me that I'm going to plot what is currently in model space because the model tab is currently active. Printer plotter, I currently have a LaserJet selected, and it allows me to select a paper size anywhere from 8.5 by 11 all the way to 11 by 17. Your printer may not have all of these options if it is a smaller size printer and can only handle up to letter and legal size. You will see all of the different paper sizes based on the drivers loaded from the software that comes with your printer. You'll notice on the printer plotter section it is showing me the paper size, and the shaded area shows me what it is that I would like to print and at what scale. This will update and reflect the changes as they are made. Plot area, what to plot. I currently have a window selected. I'm going to skip the limit option because it does not apply to architectural drawing. I also want to talk about extents and display in just a moment. But getting back to window, if I click on the text, it would allow me to select a window, and as you can see I previously selected a window, and the dark area shows me the window that I picked. The shaded area is the information or the entities that will be omitted from the print. If I change this window size, which I'd like to do as a demonstration, changing it a bit shows me some of the alerts me to some of the errors that may take place. If I click on window again, you can see that the area was modified. I'm going to change it back now to what I previously had. Display basically means that the information that is displayed in my current AutoCAD window is the information that will print out based on my plot scale and the location of the plot. If I were to select extents, this is very similar to selecting a zoom extents where everything is shown in the drawing window. By selecting extents, this means that AutoCAD will try and print the entire drawing or the extents of the drawing, again based on the paper size and based on the scale. Leaving it in window, moving on. Plot offset. I currently have the area, the window, centered on the piece of paper. If I turn this off, I can make adjustments to the X and Y coordinates. Turning that back on. Plot scale. I currently have it set to 3/16 of an inch equals a foot. I can also have it fit to the paper. This does not provide me with any scale. So I'm going to turn that back on. Set it to 3/16 as I had it. Moving up, plot style table. I currently want to set this to monochrome. Assign this plot style table to all layouts. We can say yes to that right now. Monochrome, what does this mean? I'm going to click on the edit icon. It basically means that all of the colors are going to print black. And that's what I would like to do right now as a general overview. Shaded viewport options. Later in the tutorial, when we create 3D objects, this will be discussed. Plot options. I currently have it set to plot with plot styles. And I also have save changes to layout. That way I do not have to come back and make these modifications again. I could also turn on plot stamp. That means by clicking on this box that it will show me the drawing name, the date and time, and the device name in the lower left-hand window. You can turn on more options, making the text a little bit longer. This is used primarily in architectural offices when they want the latest print instead of going back to older prints and getting a bit confused. Closing this out, I'm going to turn that off. The orientation, portrait or landscape, this is self-explanatory. I'll leave mine at landscape and select preview. showing me the sheet size 11 by 17 and showing me the window that will plot at 3/16 of an inch equals a foot. If this looks good, I can select plot. It will send it directly to the plotter. If I'd like to, I can zoom window by clicking, holding down the button, dragging, releasing the button. It shows me the area. I can pan to a different area of the drawing. I can also zoom in or out, and I can go back and zoom original. If I needed to make any changes, I would close the preview window, come back and make the modifications. If all looks good, we click OK. Plot is sent, and Plot and Publish Job Complete appears. You can view the details if you'd like. I will close this out. Once again, later in the tutorial, as other options apply, we will review them.